Today we're going to show you how to replace a headlight switch on a 98 BMW 740 IL. Not complicated. The first thing you want to do is you want to take a number 10 Torx and pull out the speedometer to get the speedometer and the tachometer out of the way. And you got two bolts up here, and I've already taken the bolts out, okay? And now I'm going to pull this out. And you might have to stick a little something behind it. I used a key. I'll use this time to kind of pull it down a little bit. So don't be careful so you don't mar anything up. What you're going to have to do, depending on where your steering wheel is sitting, you're going to have to turn the key on, drop the steering wheel if your steering wheel is up high. And then we're just going to pull it out gently. Now, I've already unplugged it. And the way these plugs work are, they're right on the back here. You got two on one side and one on the other. And the way these plugs work, all three of them are the same. What you'll do is you have a little clip here. You push this down and you pull this. Push the clip and pull this back when you push it. Give me a second. Hold on. Alright, and then pull this back and it'll pop the plug right out. And that's the way all three of them operate on the back of the speedometer and tachometer. Okay. All right. Now, to get the switch out, I've already replaced the headlight switch. What you have to do is this takes a little bit of force. If you and what you want to do is you may even want to put a little rag or something in there, and you just grab it and you just give it a snug pull, and it'll come out. Yeah, it's hard to pull off with your fingers. You might be able to. And then once you pull that out, you'll get you a, let's see. And how you get the switch out is where I pull that off with pliers. And this is a 19 millimeter. Now it should only be hand tight. And all you need to do is take it and turn it like this. And you don't want to tighten any more than hand tight either, or you'll break it. It's all plastic. You take this 19 millimeter screw off, and then you'll push this out like this. You have to go in beside where it is to get it. I mean, once you pull this out, there's one on each side. Same setup with the headlight. And then you'll pull this out right here. It's a, you just pull it straight out, okay? And to install the new one, you'll have to take the piece off of it. I already have. Install the new one. You'll put if this piece is good, I think some of them come with this, but this one's still good. It's not marred up. It looks new, and the one that came with this looks worse anyway. You just take this in here. The best thing to do is plug it in first, because it'll be hard to get plugged in once you put it in there. Plug it back in. It's real simple. Don't pull on the wires. When you pull it, make sure you pull on the plug, not on the wires. You'll take this and you'll have to work with it a second to get it in there. Get your hand back there, because you got some foam and stuff in there. And then that just fell out. That's no big deal. And then you'll put this back in just like this. And it'll only fit one way. You got a flat side in this circle, so you'll have to move it around till it goes in to the switch. And it'll be a little difficult, but not too bad. And it should have a little prong there where it fits in a certain place. And it looks like we might just have it. There we go. Just take your time, be patient, and you'll get it right in there. And then you'll take that nut that I took off of there, somewhere, there it is, and you'll screw it right back on there the way you took it off, just like this. Now, the only way to get these switches is to pull that speedometer out. But do everything very gently. Be very patient. It's not hard work, it's just tedious work. And if you lose your patience, you're liable to mess something up, especially when you're messing with a bunch of plastic stuff like this. And just take a socket and tighten it down. The way you saw, I loosened it with my hand. I haven't already loosened it when you saw this. I actually loosened it when I was filming it. and you just take your hand and tighten it, hand tight, with a 19mm socket. And that's all you need to do. You don't have to put a lot of muscle behind it or anything. And then you just take this switch, this piece right here, and clip it back on there, and you're set. Works like a champ. Now to put it back on, you do just the opposite of taking it off. Just slide everything in, plug everything back in on the back, and you'll be good to go. As a matter of fact, I'll plug it in just like this and then run it up there. And the blue goes in the blue. It'll be color, most of the time they're color coded. And like I say, be patient with it. Patience is the key to fixing this thing. Don't force anything. There we go. There we go. That's plugged in. And as you pull this up, it'll pull the plug back down in there where it won't come out. Whoops, that one I don't have locked. Okay, we'll put it in there. Okay, now I got it all plugged in. Plug it back in the same way you unplugged it. And the light switch for the headlights, that was the fog lights on that side that I was showing you. The headlight switch works the exact same way. Pull this out, and that's how you access both of them. You pull that off with a pair of pliers, 19mm. Take it off with the hand and tighten it back with the hand. No tighter or you'll break it. Plug it in, of course, before you put the switch in, and it makes it a whole lot easier. And that's it. That's how you replace headlight switch and the fog light switch on a 98 740 IL.